Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carshénah with versefilmsproductions, and you made it back to our horror pick of the week, so let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for joining in on our Screamtober all month long. I want to personally thank you all for watching our second annual Screamtober here on the Verse Films Productions channel. Have a safe, not so scary, happy Halloween. We've come to our last new show or movie for Halloween, Werewolf by Night, currently streaming on the Disney Plus channel. On a dark and somber night, a secret cable of monster hunters emerge from the shadows and gather at the foreboding Bloodstone Temple following the death of their leader.
Tonight, it is every hunter for themselves.
Good luck.
Disney and Marvel has moved into the realm of the dark with a homage to the Universal Studios classic monsters.
But one of you is a monster.
If you've never been to Southern California, more specifically the Los Angeles area, Universal Studios is just a stone's throw away from Warner Brothers and Disney Studios. Having lived across the street from Universal Studios myself and have worked for Disney, I wonder if someone just walked over and asked permission to use their classic monster ideas. In a strange and macabre memorial to the leader's life, the attendees thrust into a mysterious and deadly competition for a powerful relic, a hunt that will ultimately bring them face to face with a dangerous monster. Werewolf by Night follows a lycanthrope superhero who fights evil using the abilities given to him by a curse brought on by his bloodline. This TV special directorial debut of Academy Award-winning composer Michael Giacchino. Giacchino had previously written the scores for Doctor Strange and the John Watts-directed Spider-Man trilogy for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and was a co-composer on Thor: Love and Thunder just this year in 2022. He earlier directed one short and one animated series episode. Werewolf by Night retains the MCU's trademark humor, for better or for worse, and would have definitely benefited from a longer runtime, clocking in at 52 minutes. But with a clear love for classic monster movies, Werewolf by Night is a gem for the Disney Plus channel. Gael Garcia Bernal brings the heart to this featurette, perfectly cast as a legendary Marvel unsung hero, Jack Russell. Gael underplays the role with a gentle humility, giving it a somewhat realistic, empathetic character that is not seen in most Marvel projects. And Laura Donnelly gives us the more stoic and dry wit to balance it out. Harriet Sansom Harris absolutely makes the movie more enjoyable to watch as the villainess. The use of black and white combined with the added film grain and cigarette burns is really impressive and enhances the experience. Reminds you of a classic 1940s film that screams Humphrey Bogart. It also really helps it stand out in an increasingly crowded and overly familiar universe. This was a nice throwback to the Universal monster movies from the 1930s and 40s. The most enjoyable of all was the interaction with Jack and the monster. Man-Thing was an absolute delight, Marvel's version of Swamp Thing. Michael Giacchino's direction is amazing, especially for a debut. It's so artistically composed in its striking imagery and skillfully controlled symphonies of violence. Giacchino's score is also excellent, instantly evocative and grandiose in all the right ways. Here are some funny goofs in the movie. During the opening narration, the Roman numerals for the various monster figures are impossible. XXVIM, not a number, could be MXXVI, which is 1026, and MMVI, not a number, could be MCM XCVI for 1996. Trivia in the movie. At around 16 and 31 minutes marks the cigarette burn effect appears in the top right corner of the screen. This used to appear in old films, indicating the change between reels on the film projectors. Among the many creative reasons behind the use of black and white filter in this film, the main purpose was to obscure the blood and gore in order to avoid a TV MA rating. Longtime director of The Simpsons, David Silverman cameos as the performer of the Flaming Tuba, a real-life talent he possesses. Ted chasing Elsa in the labyrinth in slow motion mimics the scene of Hulk chasing Black Widow in The Avengers of 2012. Despite the movie's look and feel of vintage film cinematography, it was actually shot on digital with a black and white filter applied. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, from The Wizard of Oz, 1939, plays as the movie shifts from black and white to color. The same effect was used in The Wizard of Oz. I hope you guys enjoy and have a happy Halloween.